All right, so let's just get into it. All right, so we're gonna be starting episode 25. Topic we're gonna really talk about is what do people see with being a part of IML and people like within yourself have seen success in trading. So I'm letting everyone know this is a really good friend of mine, Archie. Really has been killing the game on his own lane. So in a very humblest way. Um, so let's just really dive into it. So let everyone know your story, and then I'm gonna ask you questions. As long as we go.
Okay. So been trading what? Started trading January 31st, 2018 is when I first signed up for IML. Man, I thought it was crazy because when I first signed up, you know what I mean, at the little the house events or whatever,
Yeah.
me and my homeboys went there. We were doing penny stocks at first.
Mm-hmm.
We like came across trading, whatever, whatever. So we tried IML. And I would say I was definitely convinced that, you know what I mean, they were the, you know what I'm saying, the go-to, the people that were going to be, the saviors of, financial freedom
Yeah.
based on how it was basically presented to me, from top to bottom, you know what I mean? They covered from residual income, which everybody wants, and then also, the trading side of actually being in control of the money that you can make, you know what I mean? They presented it very well, I think. Now, but what I did come to find out about 2 weeks short, it was very, very short, is when I found out 2 to 3 weeks later, you know what I mean, that there wasn't much in the quote unquote academy to kind of, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
um, to kind of just get to that level of like trading wise. And the stuff that, and I feel like they talked more on about Forex instead of how to make money in Forex.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when you go to those, quote unquote mentors, I'm going to say quote unquote a lot because everything they say is quote unquote, in my opinion. Um, just being honest, bro. You know what I mean? I know some good people in IML, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Keep balling. But, to me, bro, I don't like how they portray, something that it's not. So, like I said, I'm going to say a lot of quote unquotes. But anyways, yeah, quote unquote mentors, a mentor is somebody you can go to at any time about any topic in trading. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Most
can't
definitely.
be a you can't be a mentor without going through every phase of trading.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just doesn't work that way. So I feel like, that's kind of how it was in the beginning. And I found out that like very short within, like I said, 2 to 3 weeks. Canceled my damn subscription. It was over with after that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then from there, man, I took, was on YouTube most of the time. Got a couple books, um, and as well as me and you both know, most of the stuff to become successful isn't in the books. You know what I mean? It's not in. They're not gonna like. Yes, the basics of trading, it's online, but the the behind the scenes work isn't gonna be out there for free.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I came across online, and then I went into a couple private classes um, that I've taken, put in the work that I needed to put in, um, and it started a little group, bro. From there, from then, that was so from that time span of me joining IML, which is January 31st, 2018, to I'd say basically like a full year, bro,
Mm-hmm.
until about January, started the new group up, and then kind of went from there. Um, that over that time span was a year, just reaching out, doing stuff privately, private classes, whatever.
Yeah.
And then now, what I mean, I went through every phase within that year. I'm talking, low, 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 where I'm like, man, I'm about to quit this shit.
Yep.
To way up top where I'm like, bro, I'm on top of the world, to
Mhm.
going all the way back down. You know what I mean? Kind of like an uptrend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start from the bottom, go all the way fucking back down. You're like, fuck. But then you got to build yourself back up. You know what I mean?
Yep. Exactly.
So if your quote unquote mentor hasn't done that, you know what I mean, then he can't call himself a mentor. You know what I mean? He can't because he can't relate to you. You know what I mean? He's trying to build instead of actually going through the trading journey with you. You know what I mean? Um, And that's what I feel a lot of, about a lot of the IML quote unquote mentors. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, you know, now this past year, helping people, just impacting people
Mhm.
is the main fucking, the goal and everything.
Yeah.
And like I said, IML says, impacting people, which they are. Don't get me wrong. They're impacting people for residual income.
Mhm.
What I do not like about them is that they portray, it's, hey, come learn how to trade, come make money from your phone, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
just goes,
Yeah, and I just feel like yes, the residual income is very portrayed, of
right,
people to make money, but like what a lot of people are really misunderstanding is that they're misleading on the information of the artwork behind it. Like it's a beautiful skill set when it's mastered the correct way, and
right,
to build an organization, that is two different avenues that a lot of people are very familiar with, and there's millions and millions of network marketing companies, but to be putting another hard skill set on top of another hard skill set, it's kind of really misleading in a way that, like everyone wants to claim as a mentor, and and a lot of people are really just getting interested in involving with just trading itself. They don't care about trying to sell people, on an opportunity. I'm not like bashing or anything, but it's just like if people really come correct like the right way, like yeah, it could be built, wonderful. Like, everyone could eat in both aspects, but it's just a lot of now just misleaded people, and people are just like, yeah, I've been through here and I've failed multiple times, and I was misleaded by the wrong information, because a lot of
right.
people get excited about something that could be life changing,
For
so
sure, for sure.
and it's kind of sad. So like you just witness people that we encounter like that.
Yeah. And I was I was talking that a little bit actually also, bro. It's crazy that, people like, hey, I get a lot of DMs, hey, I'm in the IML right now. I don't know what to do. Should I cancel my subscription or should I keep my subscription? The first question I ask is say, hey, are you receiving what you need to receive to stay in? You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna say, hey, and I'm just not the type of person to say, hey, go ahead and cancel your subscription, join my academy. No,
Yeah.
bro, do what's best for you. You know what I mean? Do
Mhm.
you want to build your residual income up, or do you want to actually learn the skill without really just focused on too much building? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then based on their response, I answer accordingly. Um, but what I was gonna say about that is, people get a bad, what do I want to say? A bad rep. I guess Forex itself has a bad reputation due to the fact of how, since I'd say IML is one of the biggest trading companies, they've reached a lot of people. So, the word of mouth, or, passed through the grapevine, however you want to call it, um, it's saying that, hey, it's a scam, blah, blah, blah. Don't try Forex.
Mhm.
It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that leaves a big toll on, the real mentors, the real educators that are out there to actually teach Forex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
um just because of somebody have had what is it, a bad experience with, previous wherever they came from, not even just IML, just from any trading company, any person, whatever. um it can easily be portrayed as a scam or such and such, so
Yeah, because like it's portrayed by the people's lifestyle. That's like the most selling point out of it. It's like
right,
to get people's attention and be like, hey, this is if this person could do it, you're the next person that could do it. But
right,
not knowing that everyone has different perspective of learning. So like you can't just judge by a person. A person that's hit like a higher rank. Like that was like a lot of work. That wasn't something that they had like perfect amount of people in traffic coming their way. Like they had ups and downs, and not a lot of people mentally could actually handle that. A lot of
right.
people just drop and quit, and then you're focused on keep continuously to keep building. So which takes away of actually trying to learn, because you're focusing on building, and then you kind of lose track of actually learning a skill set, and then it really doesn't become fun, because that 30 days, we both know that subscription comes up and you're like, oh man, and you try to get as much people as possible just to pay that monthly
Right.
subscription, just to save money in your pocket. But like, um,
What is it? What is it? Get three free or whatever.
Yeah,
Uh, Whatever they go from. Get three people's free.
yeah,
Um, eh, like I said, like you said, the rank, like no, like you said earlier, man. They're putting two very hard things on top of each other.
mhm,
Trading alone, man, that's a lot, bro.
yeah,
And then to add, building a team, you're basically building your own company or business, from
mhm,
ground up. Because like you said, it's very hard. So it's kind of like you can't focus on both. Um, and I've got some DMs from, the higher up chairmans, whatever, bringing in nice residual income.
mhm.
Um, Now that they have they've built the residual. Now they actually want to learn trading. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And 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 which is good. You know what I mean? I said that to kind of just say that you can't do both at one time. You know what I mean? You got to pick and choose one and one, and then go back to the other. You
yeah,
know, rather it be trading first, then you build. Rather it be you build first, then you trade.
mhm,
Either way it goes, um, it works out if you end up doing both.
yeah, yeah, most definitely.
all right, so I know we've been really connecting for a while now. So
Yeah.
now everyone wants to really know what is the biggest withdrawal you have ever made. And I already know the answer. But for the people that wanna hear motivation and they wanna see what numbers really look like, and I'm not just saying like just like to boost anyone's ego here, because we both know like we do
Right.
our thing when it comes to the charts. So what
Exactly.
is like the biggest withdrawal you've made? Especially with an opportunity that's just changed your life.
Okay, so I don't really have an exact number on that.
Mhm,
I mean to say this is that kind of how my trading plan works out. I have, a bi-weekly withdrawal,
mhm,
a 3 month withdrawal, a 6 month withdrawal, 9 month, and 12 month.
mhm.
Based on account size throughout those, um, I don't really have an exact number.
Yeah,
Last year, well, not last year. I'd say last year in a week, I'd say. Um, how many weeks are in a year? 52. So I'd say in about 55 weeks, my biggest was about total as a whole number was about 10 point, 10 point, 10 point something. Within the whole about 12 and a half months. This year alone in January though, I got off to a good start, man. I started at a 10 flat account and
mhm,
then went to got up to about 300 something, and then I withdrew 247 I think the other day.
mhm.
That was in a month. So right now I'm on a nice track getting out. And it's only January 21st, so we're gonna see we're gonna see, bro, how what what
It's a long year, so it's a
yeah, yeah,
long.
yeah. And volume is real high right now, man. So I plan on crushing last year. I know yourself too. You you're your hardest. What's the saying? Your hardest. You grade yourself the hard. You're hard on yourself about meeting goals. Like you're very self-driven. So I'm the same way.
Mhm.
Um, I plan on smashing last year, bro. Not gonna lie, like blow it completely out the water.
Yeah, most
Um,
definitely, no doubt about it.
so yeah, like I said, I don't have an exact number because I do it how
Yeah,
my trading plan is.
Like you and I can relate. Like
Yeah,
once you do it one time and then you just forget how like the numbers. We don't
yeah,
focus on the numbers anymore. It's just like, all right, how can I keep this like in a very consistent routine? Like like because that's what it really comes down to. Like anyone, because like that's become really good and defined. They hit it once, but like how consistent could you be in doing it again? And that
exactly.
becomes such a hard grade within ourselves just to keep doing it over and over, like. So
Yeah,
like,
And it's crazy you say that, because I tell my students in the academy that, hey, everyone can be a one hit wonder. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? It's not, you got to understand the ratios. You know what I mean? We're already at a 50%. It can only go up or down. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So you can get lucky and jumping on a sale and the shit drop X amount of pips. You know what I
hmm,
mean? But how many times can you do that? Can you
yeah,
repeat that over and over? You know what I mean?
hmm,
Like you said, that consistency and doing it over and over and over. Like I told the students,
hmm,
you should damn near be bored, damn near, because you know what's going to happen.
yeah,
Like, and I feed off the students getting their results now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what keeps trading fun for me.
yeah,
Other than that, man, if it, and I'm gonna be shutting the academy soon, bro. Like, I'm just
mhm,
gonna be focused on, the what I got, about the few 150 students in right now. I'm just gonna be focused on them, bro. Get everybody, six-figure traders.
mhm,
You know what I mean? And just impacting those around them as well. Being able to learn a skill to set, to possibly set their whole family free.
mhm,
If they choose to teach them the same thing, the same skills that they went through.
yeah,
Um, the withdrawal is nothing, man. Money is money. It's all about the impact, the networking, the meeting people around the world, and building those relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. I completely agree with you on that. I could just see, man, that's basically, people ask me like, yeah, why do you get involved in trading? It's because, like, it's that freedom, and
Right.
using that freedom to do other things. Like, like people just expect to be like, yeah, I'm going to be trading forever. I was like, yeah, it's great, but it's
Right.
the most greatest vehicle that you could get yourself out of any situation. So like, and I couldn't say anything anymore. But before we continue on the conversation, so the icing on the cake that I really want to ask you, with IML, and this is not like a shaded podcast or anything. It's just two traders discussing what is our opinion on this, because like, to me, I just kind of find it like this is like really like the lowest that they could do.
Mhm.
I don't know if you probably heard, but with Black China now promoting for the
Oh
company
my
now,
gosh.
I honestly, like, during the weekend, I was like, man, like, I really haven't been like too active, but just scrolling and seeing that and people sending me messages on it, I'm like, damn, like, man. I'm like, how much did they pay her to do this now? Like,
And it's crazy. Now it's crazy you say that. I'm just not thinking about that. But it's crazy to look at it. There's so many ways to view it. Now, is it since Forex is kind of trending, right?
mhm. It's
Um,
becoming a lifestyle, and it's just like, yeah,
right. It's becoming, I would say, our generation of people, whatever, we're looking for the entrepreneur mindset. We're like, hey, F this work 9 to 5 stuff. You know what I mean? We want to be free. So at this point, we are looking to do anything. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Forex is trending right now. So I don't know if she's like, if she's like, hey, you can make a lot of money in this, or she's saying, hey, I know a shit ton of people. I know a lot of people who follow me. You know what I'm saying? So is she trying to bring in that residual for her? Or, which is interesting, like you just said, did they reach out to her? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, just like some people like just say anybody in IML would DM you, you know what I mean, saying, hey, come join my team. You know what I mean? Maybe they said that to her and she was just like, okay, you know what? Let me look into it and let's do it. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Um, Now it is very funny to me. Um, that I seen they got a few NFL players too. They got some few sports players.
mhm,
So that's why I didn't really think too much of it at first. I just possibly see them, the NFL players obviously, they're not gonna be playing football for the rest of your life. So maybe they're trying to, you know, build a possible, residual income coming in, you know what I'm saying, keep some money coming in.
mhm,
Possibly for like trying to do the same, but
mhm,
it was honestly funny to me though, because I'm looking at her, I'm like, bro, she is not trying to fucking trade. You
mhm,
know what I mean? So
mhm,
there it, it kind of puts the icing on the cake as far as like you said, as far as IML is about building.
Yeah.
And in my personal opinion, like I said, I know some pretty good traders in IML. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? They're making money on the charts, making money residual. But overall, bro, I'm gonna have to give IML a thumbs down on both hands for saying that, presenting themselves as a Forex Academy
Mm.
or, something like that.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just gonna have to give them a thumbs down overall, man. Not even just how they present it, but I would feel they're a little bit too pushy. You know,
Mhm.
um, it's one thing to promote your business. You know what I mean, which is fine. Everybody should be promoting what they're doing and what represents them. But as far as like kind of how they approach it and the things they say to get people to join stuff like this, I think it's a little bit too extra. It's
Yeah.
kind of just common sense that it's like, hey, they I need you to sign up. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
not saying, hey, let me literally genuinely help. You know what I mean? But I think Black China's doing it, strictly for the building side. In my
Mhm.
opinion, I don't see
Yeah.
her even opening a fucking MT4 account.
Yeah, I just
Honestly.
like I just see that she's just trying to capitalize off her her audience, like
Yeah, she
and
has already. Yeah.
like and it's not even truly about impacting people, which is kind of like even a throw off in a way, because like she's not really you know in the spotlight to like impacting people. It's when some of these celebrities are just in it for the money and them for themselves. They're looking at it as a whole business deal, and that's it.
Right.
So whoever that
Right.
gets left, whatever, it's not gonna be like once a week, trying to impact your lives, see where your mindset is at. It's like no, it's just like at the end of the day, we all know men lie, women lie, and numbers don't, and they're looking at it
Right.
from a whole numbers perspective of how much they could bring in revenue. And if they do bring in the revenue people, and keep promoting the people that's in the higher ups, and be like, hey, look, this is what they accomplished, this could be you too, like so
Right.
it would hurt them if the top people that's living the best life not obtaining their ranks, and it just becomes, oh, we're feeding them their lifestyle, but our current lifestyle is not growing or progressively growing, So,
Right.
and it's kind of sad because like some people are being sold or being misled or not, showing them the right way. And it's like, and then we get the people that's just coming in our DMs. It's just like, I'm like, look, we all have gone that route. We all have tried, like we
Literally.
have done it. Like, build organizations
Right.
left and right, up and down. But like, it just takes away from like the true value of what this is. Like, instead of just being misled from another information. So,
Yeah. There. Mm. It all boils down to why they're thumbs down, and I literally, I'm gonna say this again. It's just that and you spoke on it a little bit too. It As a business standpoint, IML is a beautiful setup
Yeah.
business wise. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? As far as bringing in revenue and stuff like that. But as far as how they put it out there of saying, "Let me help you," change your life and change your life doing this with forex
Hmm.
is what kills me. If they didn't say the with forex, I wouldn't care. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But they're saying, the markets can change your life. Yes, the market can change it. The markets can definitely change your life. But
And it
is
could make
me
you broke as well too.
no bullshit, huh?
On that.
They're saying, hey, copy and paste these signals, blah, blah, blah. You'll make money. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not that damn easy, or else everyone in the world would be doing it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't know. I just get a little mad when they, you know, promote the Forex side of it because like I said, it's really not for that. They want you to
Yeah.
sign for that residual. But that's my conclusion on just IML. They're thumbs down, but I know some good ass people in there, bro.
yeah, no, definitely,
Like
definitely respect the people that that really are are
for
good in
sure.
doing this thing. It's just that, to me, I just feel like they're in a complete disadvantage as it is, because like the name and what they're presenting about is kind of like tarnished in a way, and they're
Yeah.
trying to try to build themselves up with the credibility over and over and over. But like the amount of numbers that they have to try to build themselves as to be one of the best within the company, it's like people already know the history behind it, and the history is laid down heavy. So like it's like David versus Goliath. You try and be the best trader in that platform, and it's just like, but you can't, because everyone knows about or has experienced the bad route of it, or they have joined the wrong people, or the people that have just joined them just to get the rank, and then they completely forget about you the next day when it's a whole new month and everything resets. So like it just becomes such a hard platform to really, stand against with when you have everyone that has tried it and has dropped, like, like flies, or, and the company is still going, because of, it's just captivated on the lifestyle behind it. So, and, like that, they have a business platform, but I just wish it was more serious, to taking the trading and separating from the networking part, so then people could grow at the same time developingly, because there's not a lot of people that just come in and be like, yeah, I know everything when it comes to network marketing, because people don't know how to market themselves, people don't know how to brand themselves, people don't know how to focus on personal development. They try to get them on personal calls, but realistically it's just a lot of people just down talking about people working in 9 to 5s. Like, I encourage people not to quit their 9 to 5s. Like, you that's one value of income that's coming, but what are you doing to sacrifice your time during the weekends when you're sacrificing going out, turning up, and buying unnecessary stuff? It's what you're putting your time to value. It's what you're going to build and get out of for your future. So, and that comes on that personal development side, which people are not really developed. So
Yeah, and another thing about that 9 to 5 stuff, you know what I mean? I say the same. I agree with you. There's no need to rush out of it because, like you
Mhm.
said, that is a guaranteed income. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're putting in work, but like you said, on those weekends and those late nights, you got to burn that midnight oil.
Mhm.
And burning that midnight oil is going to allow you to eventually brush off your 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Um, and then, like we spoke on earlier, you don't want to have a big day in the market and just completely quit your 9 to 5. You want to build enough, grow consistency, grow as a trader in order to, like I said, eventually leave the 9 to 5 in the appropriate way. Never, you don't want to burn a bridge. You just want to up and quit just because you hate it. You know what I mean? Do it the proper way because you never know if trading goes downhill a few months
Mhm.
later. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Um, so it's definitely not something that um, you don't want to tell people to rush into, hey, quit your job, come trade, come trade. It's more the fact of, you know, grow as a trader, mentally, mentally, emotionally, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna
Mhm.
say physically because it's you get a few stabs in the heart, going on that journey. Like it feels like your heart gets ripped out, you know what I mean?
yeah, I've been through it. I was trading, losing about 11 jobs and still trading, like,
Right.
so people don't know, like, there's a dedication road that you have to create when it comes
Oh
to your
yeah.
journey. Like,
Man, you just gotta be self-driven, bro. You gotta be motivated, to get out of that, the workforce, man. And work for yourself, and then use Forex. Not only alone that, but just using Forex in order to keep climbing the ladder in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta use it as leverage.
Man, Forex bro, it pays in order for you to branch out different, projects you want to experience with, rather it be real estate and what other investments there is, that there's so many ways to make money in the world now. So it's use Forex as use your job to pay the bills while you're learning Forex. You know what I mean? Once your job's gone, you use Forex to fund different things, right? Then those will start paying you your residual incomes, you know what I mean? Your massive income, and then you just trade for fun. Or you can open up an academy, a group, shit, your family, and just teach them from there, bro. Like that's the whole, Forex is it's freedom that creates freedom on top of freedom on top of freedom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a stepping stool for me. That's my mindset on Forex anyways. Um Shit.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, so I think we could wrap this up with this last question. So, for all the people that we know, we especially respected in our forex niche, do you feel like people should be looking? I feel like people should be doing. I think people should be doing the diligence of finding the research of, other platforms than rather than just looking at IML and just because it looks sexy doesn't mean you're gonna get everything that you're looking for. Or you feel like people should just keep doing their research and finding whichever mentor that that they could relate or fit or trading style because that all comes down to play because we
Right.
all know in IML there's like I lost track of how many educators they have in the platform, so it's just like for a new person, that's kind of overwhelming and just like, oh man, this person has this kind of strategy, that strategy, this strategy, so like, and then you feel like you're really not learning, when you only have 30 days within that month when you sign up.
Right. Okay. So super good question. Now, well, personally, just from understanding how business works,
Hmm.
people are gonna come across IML before they come across any other real ass academy,
Yeah.
due to the fact of how many people there is, in the cat in their, in their business.
Hmm.
It's word of mouth on top of social media is very killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You seen how fast the Popeye sandwich blew up, whatever, right?
Oh yeah, I never even tried it.
I
I was
haven't tried
like,
it yet either,
yeah, I
but
was like, I'm glad I'm not like everyone else. Like that just like I know like we notice when trends start to trend, but
yeah,
like it's better to start your own trend. Like and
yes,
that's been
exactly.
like the major killer in our generation. People just follow a trend and then they'd be like, all right, this person's doing it. I'm doing it too. Like, it feels like it really takes the leadership in a way. And it is pretty sad because, like, we look at all of our fallen leaders that were really great people. They started to do their own thing, they did not follow within the trend. So,
Right.
like, it's just kind of funny to me that, like, people just tend to just keep following, people's motives and moves, and they don't even know that person. They never inspired anyone. Just because they're doing it, they're gonna do it too. Like so
Right.
yeah.
And to say, uh, where was that? Okay, and to say this, business standpoint, they're going to get recognized first. Now, to
Hmm.
answer your question, as far as, should they keep on, reaching out here, 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 here? Like you said, IML may have X amount of people teaching, and they may have this strategy, this strategy, this strategy, this strategy. Now, if you can't, there's no need to be a jack of all trades if you can't master one. You know what I mean? Like,
Major
it's
facts.
it's not gonna play out for you. You're gonna be thinking, okay, well, this strategy said this, but this strategy said that. Which one do I go with? You know
Hmm.
what I mean? And which it's not a way to approach the market at all. And like
Yeah.
you said, um, it can be overwhelming for a new trader. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, Now, as far as them reaching out to more and more people rather than just going strictly with IML, um, I would say, as a human being, right?
Yeah.
Just like me and me as well as yourself did, is we did IML. We found that it wasn't it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So people are going to try things, find out it didn't work, and then go other places. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. IML is I'd say the big fish, whatever you want to call it, quote
Hmm.
unquote big fish.
Yeah.
Um, what I mean? So they're gonna try them first. If they don't like them, but they were still interested in trading, then that's when they should start, reaching out to find other mentors or other academies. You know what I mean? That can possibly and so they can try out. Hey, let me see what Blue Cap's about. You know what I mean? Let me try them out. Let me see if I can get a hold of their style of trading. You know what I mean? Um, and if they're messing with they're understanding the style and and their approach on the market, then they're
Yeah.
saying, okay, cool, this may be my home. You know what I mean? Or they can say, hey, I tried IML. I've learned everything from Blue Cap. Okay, cool. I see Blue Cap is friends with Archie. Cool. Let me see what his academy is about. Cool. So
Mhm.
now they have your knowledge, right? Then they come get whatever I have in my academy. Then let's say they follow who else is there? Who else is Q? Let's say they follow Q, you know what I mean? So I feel that as a human, it's because it's kind of what I did, you know what I mean? You try what works and then you bring everything together to make one,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I feel like they have two options. They're either gonna find an academy and call it home,
Hmm.
or they're gonna find an
Yeah,
academy
it's
and keep
basically
getting
Yeah, it's
better.
basically like, going car shopping, you find one
Right,
dealership that, you probably like, but the salesman was horrible. So you're going
right,
to go to the next person. You be like, oh, you really worked with me, so I'm
right,
actually going to support your service and I'm going to buy from you. So, like,
right.
completely understandable, like, But then you probably have those same customers that probably bought the same car and then they want to go back to the person that they had horrible service with and think that they know everything. And then it's just
Yes.
like, man, like you just tarnished the relationship from your second,
Yeah.
salesman. And it's just
And
like,
and that's very true, man. But as we can't, all we can do is try to motivate and encourage, you know what I mean? We can't control, anyone's actions. So if excuse me, if somebody was to say, hey, I'm an IML, but cool, I'm about to get Blue Cap Academy, you know what I mean? I see Ken's a beast. Let me try his shit out, you know what I mean? They get the knowledge from you, whatever, and they bring it back to their quote unquote home. Hey, I got to come feed my people in IML. You know what I mean? And of course, me and you are like, bro, you're really kind of dumb. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm just being honest. You're really kind of dumb, but you know what I mean. But that's just quote unquote IML is their home. You know what I mean? So we can't really control them doing that. Um, which I'm not mad at. I think it's kind of funny in my opinion because yeah, you can get somebody's academy for 1 month, but are you realistically going to learn their style of trading in 1 month?
Yeah.
No, you know what I mean. So really, they're doing themselves a what is it a they're not benefiting themselves at all.
yeah, it's like playing with a double edged sword, like, so
Like
try you
you're
try to get
sliding way
the,
right, and
yeah.
they slide right back left, and you
Yeah.
just get the damn cut even deeper. Like you
Yeah.
said, double edged sword. Like it's kind of just I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's only you're only hurting yourself by doing that. So like at the end of the
Yeah,
day, you're looking at your financial situations and you're like, wow, I'm spending more than I initially tried to learn and thought I
right.
could put this all together. And it's like, nope.
Right. And instead of them paying, one legit subscription, that now they paid for one legit subscription. Now they're paying one BS subscription. They went to the good one, thinking that they can turn the bad one good, but it's
Hmm.
not gonna it's
Yeah.
not gonna work, bro. Like it does not work that way. So I don't know, bro. As humans, we got to accept the fact that there are some people like that who want to, be on the trend. Hey, I want to be just like him. I want to be like him. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But these guys in IML, bro, they don't understand that they're getting residual income purchasing these, these toy cars and all that. I'm like, bro, these cars aren't expensive, bro. You guys are that's kind of like their drug to get people, addicted to,
Hmm.
staying in. I want to be chairman. I want to be chairman. I want to be chairman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And honestly, to me, it's like it's really become like a whole new language. They like people
It
like they're
has.
like, yeah, I want to hit chairman. It's like a whole new language. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Like, it's like, well, what does a chairman do? Like, is it a
Right.
whole new model that's gonna come out? Like, so it's just like, but that's just what it is. That's you know, for the people that really see value, we definitely appreciate them the most, and
For sure.
those are those are the kind of people that really wanna keep as a whole family oriented. Keeping that community base, and like yes, they are the bigger fish, but like at the end of the day, you keep the small community group of people that's been rocking with you since day one. Those are the
Oh yeah,
people
for
that's
sure.
gonna make it real big. Like so like
Yeah.
oh, we getting some questions right here. What type of trading style do you guys do?
Um, I'll answer mine. I use market structure and price action.
Yeah.
Nothing, nothing more.
Mhm.
Pure structure, pure price action. Um, there is, I don't, and I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say this. It's kind of, there is no, I guess, quote unquote strategy. Like there is, but strategy and style is like a fine line to me. You know what I mean? You can have a style, but a strategy within that style. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm pure market structure and price
Yeah.
action. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what the
Okay,
rest of
okay, this is gonna get real spicy. This guy, Kevin Money Trades, Chairman 500 makes more off residual than you guys off trading. You're talking smack on IG. We're not talking smack. We're actually seeing the value between the two. I've made a lot of money when it comes to trading. I didn't need residuals or anything. Archie has made a lot of money when it comes to trading. Just judging by what you're coming into and probably late to the call, you probably haven't been involved in network marketing just by your response. So, Chairman 500 is great. Like we're not knocking down for the people that's making so much money when it comes to from the residual side. So that's that.
Oh, K Money Trade.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna say this. I'm not coming at you with no type.
yeah, we're not coming at anyone. I don't have time to come at anyone. Like, you know.
Care about your opinion for the most part. But my question to you is, I'm guessing you're in IML. Um, so what rank are you? Let's not talk about trading on the chart. So you guys really don't trade often. So what rank are you at right now?
Yeah, that's the question everyone's asking now. Um, who's the person Tom talking? It's Artie. I'm gonna tag after the post. Everything is done, so you guys give them a follow. They're putting forex out there to the public. You talking about the people that's Chairman 500? I'm pretty sure it's not the people that's giving out to public. It's a company that's giving it out to the public. So 19-0 for January. Okay, we're asking you about what is your look. You haven't been. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Like, all right, I'm not gonna even go there. Anyways, but Artie, yeah. So I appreciate you for taking the time and hopping on. Man, so sometimes you just gotta laugh and just laugh. Like that's all you could say. But yeah.
I'm gonna just say this: Chairman 500 is a lot of money, but
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Like,
it's a lot of money, but it's not anything compared to the charts.
yeah, I feel like when you can make 500K when it comes to trading, it's such a fucking beautiful feeling. When you take your own trades and your trades are documented and you're proving to yourself, oh my God, it's a beautiful thing. I don't need a.
And I'm gonna say key word you just said was your own.
Yes, the own. When you have your own, no one can say shit. Like, man, it's a beautiful feeling. But all right, brother. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a wonderful week. Kill it out there on the charts. We'll definitely stay in touch, and I'll definitely keep you posted on when the podcast is dropped, so you can feed that value to your students in your academy. And then let's stay connected, brother.
All right, bro. Sounds good.
All right, sounds good, brother.